as well, look, we're talking Ronaldo, we're talking Pochettino. Let's start on Ronaldo because I had a little chat with Danny Mills about it. He wants out. What's your take on it?
Well, you kind of get it. He's what is he, 36, 37?
Yeah.
He clearly sees United as a rebuild job. He can't hang around for that. He's not. That's not in his makeup right now. He wants to be having the best chance to win the biggest trophies now because he's probably got 2 to 3 years max left. If that, maybe. If that. You don't know when.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant athlete. We know that. He's to play at the level he has.
Yeah, but why is he leaving Man United and why are they letting him leave? He's their top scorer.
Well, it might suit Ten Hag, actually. I think this might be a little bit of a blessing in disguise. Because, look, Ten Hag's got this rebuild job. How are you going to rebuild when you know the guy that's up front scoring the most goals last season isn't going to be there in 2 years? How
he's the best player.
But it's a short-term fix to a long-term problem. So the problem you've got, and United have done this a few times of late, where they bring someone in. Zlatan was another perfect example of it, right? It's a short-term problem short-term fix for a long-term problem.
No, I disagree, Jason. What are you going to do? Start playing like, Rashford up front and have, kids and be like, yeah, this is the future. All right, that is the future. But Cristiano Ronaldo was their top scorer last season, stepped up in big moments for the club. He's left because he's seen that it's a sinking ship. Well, they're a shambles for letting him leave because he's their best player last season. Stepped up. How many times did he step up at the start of the season when Man United, we were sitting here laughing about it, Man United had gone, but watch Ronaldo. And Ronaldo steps up in them big moments and drags them through. He carried that team for months on end. But at the end of the day, he don't want to stay somewhere where he's not going to win trophies. The man has earned the right to say, you know what, this isn't right. The future isn't bright with Manchester United. I want to win trophies. I've got 2-3 years left on my contract. I'm not going to stay here
you're right.
feel like I'm not going to be involved in winning something.
No, you're right. And United are a rebuild job. They are. They've got enough.
They shouldn't be a rebuild job.
But
We're talking about this. I'm Varane. They've got Harry Maguire.
No, but they are.
They've got Ronaldo, Sancho. They're not rebuild. They spent fortunes.
Jamie, that doesn't mean it's not a rebuild. Ten Hag has come in now. He's got a nucleus of a pretty average squad. There's good players in there, but he's got to turn that team, that squad there, it's been mismanaged at the very top. Ed Woodward, hang your head in shame. You have been an absolute disaster. What has gone into that squad? He's been a disaster. He has since Sir Alex left.
Would you have him at Chelsea?
Ed Woodward, no chance.
Ronaldo.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, look.
Come on.
Okay, so here's the difference, right?
You had Lukaku last season. You're telling me Ronaldo's not an upgrade?
He is. Yeah. Okay.
So what are you talking about?
Because so Chelsea are slightly different. We're not a rebuild, right? We have got the nucleus of a very good squad. But our issues. So okay, there's things at the back they've got to sort out. Need at least 2 centre halves, right? Going to need another striker. But the problem with Ronaldo, he's going to be that exactly the same problem for United. He's a short-term a brilliant fix to a problem you're going to have to sort out. And the problem that Chelsea have got is that we invested 90+ million in a player that we felt was going to be there for the next 3-4 years, right? That was what Lukaku was.
Yeah.
It's been a disaster, obviously, because he's left.
He's been a disaster.
It's the whole thing's for
Ronaldo could come in and win you something.
But the problem you've got with Ronaldo is that you're going to have to play a way that suits Ronaldo. And there were times last season that Ollie, struggled. We saw. I mean, Ranić
because of the players around him.
Yeah, but the players
not because of Ronaldo. But he stepped up.
Yeah, but the players around him have got to actually almost do Ronaldo's job as well. Ronaldo can't close down. Okay, would Ronaldo?
Oh, don't talk to me about closing down.
Would Ronaldo work at Liverpool?
Yes.
No chance. Not a prayer.
He would absolutely work because he's surrounded by great players.
No, not a prayer, mate.
He's surrounded by great players and he scores goals.
Not a prayer.
You're telling me he's not better than Firmino?
I'm telling you now, he would not do the same job. No, Firmino, to feet, is a better player than Ronaldo is back to goal. I'm telling you that for nothing.
Jason, you're talking nonsense.
He would not
talking about one of the greatest players ever who still can produce at the top level.
Yes, but not the way that Liverpool play. He would not fit. I tell you what, Klopp
he walks into Liverpool's team.
Which one? What team?
Now.
No chance.
He walks into it. Mane's gone. You're telling me Ronaldo wouldn't be a fix? I know it's not going to happen because it's Liverpool, but I'm saying it's Ronaldo.
You give Ronaldo
He's a top scorer.
Give Ronaldo Mane's pace, then you're onto something. But he can't, mate. He can't. Honestly, the way that United suffered as a team last season, even though Ronaldo
It wasn't because of Ronaldo.
But it
They didn't suffer because of Ronaldo.
But are you telling
the whole team was broken because of the poor performances they were putting and the stinking attitude that they had. He was the leader. He was the guy that stepped up.
Honestly, I don't think you can see the wood through the trees. All you see is Ronaldo and his goals. You look at the way that United is set up. He was part of a problem. His goals, yes, were brilliant.
He was not part of a problem.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
He wasn't. Would you have him at Chelsea?
I don't think I would, mate. But
Well,
I think,
you're a
I
disgrace.
what do you mean?
You're a disgrace.
I've got a fear,
He's
though.
the best striker you'd ever have.
Come on, he's 30.
He's the best striker you ever have.
He's 30. What, better than Drogba? In his peak?
Well, he's better than Drogba.
In his peak now? Come on, mate. Come on.
What do you mean?
Come on.
Drogba or Ronaldo?
What, you telling me Ronaldo now was better at Drogba peak? No. Come on.
Should Ronaldo be, given the right to leave Manchester United, and why has he left Manchester United? Has it been the right decision? And could he go to Chelsea? Jason Cundy doesn't want him. I think he's absolutely mad.
I just fear that
Walks in your team. Walks in your team.
But I don't know whether he helps the team. For me, he doesn't get in front of Havertz. He don't get in front of Havertz, mate. He doesn't.
Oh, come on, Jace.
He doesn't.
Listen, I like Havertz. Good footballer. Good on the ball. Can stick it into him. Play 1-2s. Get off him. Can get in the box. You're talking about a different animal.
Yeah, but you're talking about someone that gives you something different up front. There's no way Ronaldo's doing the job that Havertz does.
You want to win next season. You want to win the league. You want to win the Champions League. You want to win every competition you're in. There's no rebuild job at Chelsea.
Yep.
You're there. You're finished article.
Yep.
Telling me
that's not strictly speaking true, but we're further down the line than United.
You're a lot further down the line than Manchester United because you're winning things.
Yeah.
You're telling me Ronaldo doesn't come into that team and make it and giving you a better,
not our best 11,
a better idea,
not our best
of
11.
how to win.
Not our best 11.
Oh.
He doesn't, Jay. He doesn't. He doesn't get in front of Havertz.
You are.
No, as a squad player, as someone that can add something, maybe something different in terms of. But look, he's a brilliant in the air. But there's no way he makes the runs. Havertz last season shamed Lukaku because of the runs he made. His first touch, hold up play. He's actually strong on the ball, Havertz. His hold-up play's good. He shamed Lukaku last season,
like
mate.
Ronaldo's got Timberlands on his feet when you play to his feet. Are you joking?
No, but he's not going to be able to make those runs. He's not. Honestly, he's not. That's not the Ronaldo that you still have these this glazed look over with little puppy dog looking eyes. That's the Ronaldo you're talking about 8 years ago, mate.
Jason, how many times have we sat here last season in a sports bar watching the games and you would turn around and say Ronaldo will score, Ronaldo will score,
yes,
and he does.
Yes, but where do United finish?
But that's not down to Ronaldo. It's because of the shocking defence they've got.
Yes, the whole team as well. But you've got to play a different way. Oh. Ronaldo solves one problem and creates another.
You're talking
He
nonsense.
does. Havertz is a better centre forward than Ronaldo. I'll have that right now, 100%. I will not be swayed on that.